Let's do it scientifically. Have to. Corpus. Have to. Fairly frequent. We have 239,905 different uses of have to. Almost 240,000. Sometimes you just have to make a better. So users do not have to do anything different. Okay. So there's a positive. We have to be a bit cheeky. These methods have to be vigorous. We have to link fields. You have to put creativity. We have to study nature. A child would have to infer. Participants have to guess. Have to recognize. Have to acquire. Have to be bias measures. All you have to do is spray it. Okay. So, have to. It seems to. Let's look at had to. Had to is less frequent, strangely enough. Perhaps because we don't talk too much about certain things in the past. So, the internet had to advocate. I knew past I had to. Incident begins with, well, he had to be admitted to the hospital. How often had you had to urinate again? The children had to meet the following criteria. The verb had to be represented in the back graphic set. Had to demonstrate receptive or expressive knowledge. 2 children had to be excluded. So, what's the difference? Seems to be in the past. And also the negative forms. What's the negative form of have to? So first of all, the negative form is always going to be didn't have to. Okay, we have to put them as did not have to. And we'll search. Of course, here we only have about 1,000. Okay, things could have been done that this did not have to happen. We did not have to break when the president is coming on. At construction, did not have to draw on the money. He did not have to leave their bed. She did not have to say how much she hated it. He did not have to rely. Okay. Now, of course, this compares with must as well. Let's take a look at must. Must not. Search. Okay, here we go. There's more must nots. About 3,000 more than there were. Okay, we must not allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon. Agents at destroyers, we must not forget. You must not live in Florida. Must not undermine the U.S. mission in Afghanistan. Must not be a relaxing experience. Must not be forgotten. So there's a different sort of sense between don't have to and must not. I'm not sure what it is. You'll have to tell me. And lastly, there's perhaps one more aspect that I don't really understand that I would love to understand, but will must. Okay. There's 20 of them here. Goodwill, that's not will as in I will. No will must. A will is in a piece of paper. Free will, that's your sense of possibility to. Will, the name. Okay, so there's no wills in the future. What about will have to? Let's check that out. So there's 20 there. Here, instead of 20, there's 11,180. Let's take a look at a couple of them. Observers will have to. So that's like will must, but it's much more common for some reason. Why? How very, very strange. So, questions. 1. Why can we say will have to, but we can't say will must? 2. What's the difference between have to and had to? 3. What's the difference between must not and don't have to? And if you can try being a scientist and explore the answer here and Corpus, BYU, Edu, Coca, then that might be an interesting experiment and study for you to look at. Thank you very much. Look forward to hearing what you have to tell me.